Hello, me again, or if this is your first time watching me, hello, me, just me. Today I'm doing a tier list of every single hiragana. Basically I'm ranking them from S all the way down to F, with S being the best and F being the worst. Disclaimer, as I said last time, this isn't a critique of the language itself. It's more a commentary on my own experience with the language. What I enjoyed about learning certain characters and what I found difficult about others. If you disagree, that's cool. I'd be curious to know what your favourite and least favourite hiragana are as well, or if you have a tier list. How does mine compare? But that is essentially what today will be. Last time I found it was pretty cool because I was able to go over the stories that I'll use to learn these characters. And hopefully I'll be able to do something similar with the hiragana. So let's get into it. Alright, starting off with the vowel sounds. We have Always liked it. The story I had for it was that looks like an antenna that has been twisted. It's only fair that goes in A tier. It's a cool little story. I've always remembered it. It's probably the first one I learnt. I remember when I first learnt them in high school, that night when I was having a shower, we had like a glass shower screen, and I was just writing it out on the wall. It helps. I remember writing on the wall, and it helps. You know, I was all across those 5 on day 2. I think this one, the story was it was like an eagle's legs. I like it. It's B. Ooh. I like the story here. This was an old woman, and she's hunching her back over, and then someone drops a brick on her head, and she goes, ooh. Love it. Not hurting old women. That is bad. Don't do that. But the story is such a strong story, and I look at that and I can picture this old woman. She's walking under like a high building, and this hiragana captures a moment right before she's hit by this brick. S. But don't assault old women, please. That was not me condoning it. That was just, please don't. Okay, moving on. I don't recall what this story was. I remember it looks like a Z or a Z, as some parts of the world say. And that was what I'm remembering it, that different sound that we use in Australia to represent the sound, which is Z. That letter there, the last letter of the alphabet. And it's that bit, the sound of Z. Very complicated to explain up. I don't know why I remember this one, to be honest. Let's just say it's a D. Oh, this one's cool. What's the story here? Oh yeah, it's a person and they're standing on a golf course and they are on the green. B. Car. Love car. Car is pretty powerful to me. It is literally a car driving off a cliff. That's S. Pretty good. Key. Looks like a key, and at the bottom you can kind of see where it's been, like the path, like in a cartoon when you see like lines of movement. It's a key and it's a turn. So that's an A. Pretty cool story. Ku. It's a bird going cuckoo, because that's the noise that birds make, apparently. It's a bird's beak. A ke was a keg of beer. And it looks like it's got like a little spout going out the side. It's a B. I think it's a pretty good story. Ko. Ko is 2 fish. It's 2 koi. Koi. Ko. You know what I mean. 2 koi fish. Ko. A. Sa. It kind of looks like it's got the hilt and the blade of like a more, I guess, Western style sword. But despite that, the story is a samurai sword. So samurai sword coming out of its sheath. Not a sword expert. Would be cool to learn about, but I'm not a sword expert. I'll give it a B. She. The story I remember for she was that it represents some lady and she has beautiful hair. She is a C. Sue. This one again is also a woman. It's a woman called Sue, and she's pregnant. And you can see pregnant Sue there. Probably one of the more memorable ones for me. Pregnant Sue. A tier. Se. This is 2 people on a bench watching the setting sun. The setting of the sun. I'm saying that's a C. It's fine. So, this is like a sewing machine, how it goes when it's sewing. It's a sewing machine. You've got to really stretch the sound on some of these, but that's a C. Ta. Kind of looks like a T and an A next to each other, which makes it so convenient to learn. Not as an iconic story. I don't actually recall what the story is, but that's an A. That's good. Chi. It's a D. It's fine. Su. It's a big bowl of, I don't know, it's not a bowl of soup. Can't think of a story for that one because it has to be different to soup. C. I kind of like it. Again, te is also useful. I don't recall the story. Oh, hang on, maybe I do. Maybe it's a telephone. Yeah, I'll give it a B. To, excellent story here. Somebody has got something in their toe. Their toe. Their toe. You get it. Na, it's a cross on the left side, and on the right, that's a nun who's praying to the cross. Na, nun. Ni, it looks like a knee. A tier. Nu, this is a squiggly bowl of noodles. And I'll use an example here to jump ahead and bring up me, which is a bunch of noodles with a bit missing because some noodles have fallen on the floor and it's made a bit of a mess. Back to the nani line. Ne. I think this is meant to be a net. I started off doing it by doing a 1 and a 7 and then doing a net. Maybe you can remember it as there are 17 nets. It's not one of my best stories. No looks like a symbol with a circle and a line through it when you say something's prohibited. Very striking. That's an S tier. Looks like someone saying no. Ha. Don't remember the story. It's very useful. The he, it's an arrow pointing to heaven. That's an A tier. He, it's somebody smiling, going he, so they're laughing. B tier. Fu, that is not Fuji. Which I have a picture of above me, which you can't see because it's out of frame. It's nice. A tier. Ho, it's the character. Oh, it's the guy from Ha. Ha is somebody. Her name is Hari or something, and Ho is where he's wearing a hat because he's hot. B tier as well. Ma, I don't recall what Ma is. I just know it's easy to write. I don't remember it. That's a B. Me. Oh yeah, this one looks like the number 21. And it's somebody wishing to be younger and they're saying, who's 21? Me. Of course, if you're younger than 21, who will be 21 soon? Me. As in you. Moo. This is a cow, it's saying moo. It looks like a cow, trust me. Mo. This is somebody with a fishing hook. They can't catch any more fish. Ya. I think that's a yak. Do like yaks. That's an A. I like cows more though, so moo is going to go up to an F. You looks like a fish. So if you think of a story, you can make it official. I tried. Yo is a guy who's fallen upside down because he spilled his yogurt. I made that one up now. I can't recall what the story is. Da, don't recall the story either. That's it's C. Li. That's some reeds. Do. That's a ruby. But guess what? Somebody stole it. And the ruby's gone. Who stole it? A robber. Ne. Similar to ne. There's the 1 and the 7. That's how I remember the start of it. But nothing else. That's a C. The wa. Again, don't recall how I knew this one. And that's a C here. And oh. That is somebody stepping into the Olympic rings. So yeah, that is my Hiragana tier list. Do you agree with my list? Is yours completely different? Let me know your favourite and least favourite Hiragana down below. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I post up there now, more and more. And you can also like, comment and subscribe down below as well, which you knew already. This probably isn't your first YouTube video. If it is, welcome to YouTube, but I doubt it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.